All right. So yeah, I think today I think we're going to speak about like two or three important things. Because I think we had a chat with few of the PG members, and they're like, obviously, it's obviously easy to say for us just wait, wait, wait and stuff. It's kind of like obviously boring. The market is also boring, so we want to kind of like bring back some ways to reward people, and at the same time that fits in within our brand, and at the same time have some kind of an excitement or ways to make money, right, for holders as well in the meantime, while the other things we were talking about is getting developed the next 3 4 months. So the first thing I want to bring up is I think, see, obviously we have always talk about making revenue streams and that's sustainable, and at the same time bringing opportunities to holders that are sustainable, right? So the first thing we want to talk about is we got an opportunity now. Um, so I think you guys might know about Enigma, might have heard about it or used it or whatever. So we vetted them completely, and it's a pretty solid, numbers that we saw, and we did like kind of like a vetting for a while, and so their investment is bringing about 5% per month, paid monthly. All right. So this is the annual APR. Do is collectively buy our own miners, and without any management fee or any of those kind of, because some of the projects they're doing this mining, but their management fee is crazy, 40%, 50%. They're taking up for the project itself. So option, I mean, like, one thing what we want to do is obviously have a like a collective miner that's owned by PG, easier website to easily claim your rewards monthly, so it's paid every month. So let's say you invest $10,000, 5%, 5% of whatever that month BTC or LTC has got a higher interest per month. But this is, as I said, like, we'll post a detailed study and all the numbers so far and all the workings and etc. But very promising, very, let's say, reliable, and the community is fully doxed and the project is fully doxed, and um, so it's a 60% per annum, so it's not very often, like, there's opportunities like that. And with crypto bull market around the corner, or maybe 6 months from now or 1 year from now, even if BTC is going to be at this price, still it's a big win. And if BTC pumps to, you know 40K, 50K, it's more than 8% per month, more than 5 to 8% per month. So how we are planning to do this is, probably it's going to be like an open edition mint, like 0.005 ETH or something. And people can mint, like PG holders and stuff. Like, it's going to be like a PGX Enigma, possibly with its own dashboard. So once whatever amount you invest, the monthly paybacks will be paid on the dashboard that you can claim at once, or save it and claim it later. You can select whether you want to take the risky one, that's kind of slightly risky one. I believe like LTC is Litecoin. So in case you believe Litecoin is still going to maintain and is not going to die, you can get like a better rewards. Um, and if you want to stick with Bitcoin, that's also fine. So this is one opportunity we want to bring. Might even do it every quarter. Bring this opportunity every quarter, in the sense, buying our own miners once every quarter. So let's say, like, Q3 we might buy depending on how much how much people are in the PG community are participating, whatever. So if it's 100K for the quarter, and we do another minor for the second quarter or whatever. So each of these investments, as I said, it'll be a monthly payment, not wait for years or months. And this was after careful vetting, checking everything. So we have done the research on that. And I'm personally going to be investing some big amount as well, and I've had participated in miners before. But this is something like, you can't just buy by yourself for $10, $20, or $100. So which is why we're doing it as a collective, right? Like, as a group, so that um, it's we can buy miners at significant discounts, like, like 30% to 50% discount than somebody buying by themselves. So That's one opportunity. I don't want to name the project. Another project is used million plus dollars from the holders funds to buy the miners, but 50% management fees, so which means 50% of the earnings only goes back to the holders, which is like kind of like peanuts. So we're almost doing it. I don't think there's anybody would be doing it with 0% management fee kind of thing. So we'll take a small percentage from the mint, 5 to 10%, just for the website, contract, smart contract, etc. But no monthly maintenance or management fees or anything like that. So the entire rewards come back to the holders. So that's one thing. So yeah, we'll announce what we're going to do with it, or how the mint works and how the platform works. Just for those who do not know or haven't heard of it, Enigmas is a project that's been in the space for, I don't know, probably 1.5, 2 years almost. I think I've known them from 2021. Yeah, as I said, fully doxed, and they've been every month they've been doing this. They've been paying back regularly, no rugs, no death, the dying or anything. It's not like a project promising the moon or whatever. It's only about consistency. One of our PG Fusion holders, JT, JT is the one who connected us with the team. So Ken and myself have been on calls for the last few weeks. I'm just asking questions and vetting and etc. So I think we are going to bring it to the holders pretty soon. We'll let you know. We wanted to use PG Cap for that, but it's hard to, since PG Cap is good for one-time claim or something like that. If you're going to have a monthly payback, monthly BTC payback, it's hard to use PG Capital for that. So which is why I think we have to do it as separate, like a small NFT rather than having PG Cap for that. So this is not like again, it's not like a separate community or NFT or whatever. Just keep in mind it's purely an investment, which has been returning that the numbers here that I've posted here, 5% per annum on an average for the last 2 years. So yeah, that's one of the things. Number two, what we're going to do. Um, what is it? Sorry, is it possible to have a partnership with OnlyFans? All right. So number two, what we're going to do from this month is that yeah, I think we waited long enough. I think what we're going to do now is every 2 days once we're going to put up a raffle in pants. Right. Probably every 2 or 3 days once there's going to be a raffle in pants. We're not going to make money from it. The aim is to get the floor price back, which is pretty straightforward. So we are going to put like probably 50% of the tickets for free for PG holders for all the NFTs that's going to be listed. For example, if PG is going to list beans, 200 tickets, for instance, 100 tickets can be purchased by the public for whatever 0.01 ETH, for instance, and another 100 tickets will be free, as in like you can purchase with GRX or something like on the GRX marketplace. So this way, without having to pay anything, you guys can keep winning one NFT potentially every 2 days, with 50% of it going to PG holders. So I think this was our long-term vision or idea when we, you know, had equity in Pants, and when we announced about Pants, how it works, the peer-to-peer, uh, peer-to-peer raffle marketplace. I'm not sure if you guys have used or looked at Pants. So in short, if you have zero risk tolerance and you're just a PG holder, without has losing money sustainably, we can deliver this, right? Because I'll show you this. Can you guys see my screen?
I can see it.
Okay, all right. So Pants is basically a peer-to-peer NFT raffle marketplace. So for example, if you guys see the ended raffles, for instance, like someone lists, let's say for example a pudgy penguin, yeah, little pudgy, right? So they've listed 100 tickets, 0.005 ETH. So the floor price is 0.35, and the person who listed it, right, Cybel, Duncan, or whatever, made more than the floor. All right, can you guys hear me now? I think it's a problem. So if you guys see this, how this works is a peer-to-peer raffle is basically you got a pudgy. The floor is 0.35 ETH, and this guy, this person, has put 100 tickets for 0.005 ETH, and he's made back 0.15 ETH more than the floor, right? So so this is kind of how peer-to-peer, you know, raffle works, right? So where people list their NFTs for as ticket prices, and someone can purchase the ticket, and they can win pretty much more than the floor, or they can make more than the floor, and people can win for like a fraction, like pretty much like a raffle, right? So if you see, for example, our own DJ, right? So he's created three raffles here. Let me show you here. So DJ has created three raffles here, as a creator, as a featured creator, right? So let's see how it's. I think the internet is really bad, yeah. All right, so these three. Oh shit. Okay, so these three raffles were put by DJ, right? So all these three raffles. Correct me if I'm wrong, DJ, but it was sold above floor, like a zero point 0.6 ETH floor NFT sold for 0.9, and 0.3 sold for 0.5. So this is how the peer-to-peer raffle works. What we are going to do is we don't want to make money from it or whatever. So what we are going to do is, for example, today there's going to be beans. Okay, we're going to list beans, 100 tickets for public, right? 100 tickets for public, 0.003 ETH per ticket. So we make back the floor of 0.3 ETH. So we can sustainably keep running it, and 100 tickets for PG holders with Girax, maybe first come first serve, or I think maybe, I don't know, first come first serve, or just purchase the ticket. So automatically your wallet gets added onto the raffle on the platform. You just have to go and check if you want. So this way, we are not spending money, we're not losing money. We are only giving back to holders, and people can participate. Which obviously I think there's enough buyers for like 100 tickets at 0.003 or things like that, and we can bring in different NFTs or every alternate day. So every 2 or 3 days, bringing that. Technically, my aim is like, hey, I held a PG and I won maybe an Azuki without having to even spend a single dollar, right? And PG does not have to create a Ponzi unsustainable model of us throwing our money into raffling for holders. A lot of projects have died. Even Cyberkongs, when they had the claw machine, it was not. They had to buy the NFTs from the floor to put that in or whatever. So that's not sustainable. So for us, this is sustainable, where we are selling X percentage to the public and just recovering the flow, which is sellable, and X percentage, just as free Jira claims for holders, FCFS, or from Jira Market, FCFS, or maybe raffle. I don't know, one Jira raffle, whatever. So the aim is, to win NFTs passively. So if this works well, this can the frequency can increase. Can be like, hopefully there's enough volume for us to do bigger raffles, maybe like 3 per day, 5 per day, or whatever. So it depends on how well it's being received. The other day I did a Genkai raffle, right? I think I just tried it that day, where I sold quite a bit of tickets, but at the same time I announced that everybody with a PG PFP that comments below gets like a free ticket, right? So Zen Whale was one guy who got like five free tickets, and I made back my money, right? For the Genkai, whatever I bought, I made back the money, and yeah, so I made back the money, plus the rest was sold for. Just read. Oh no, what's that? Wait, let me send the final stats. Okay, so this one, if you guys see here, I think I gave out about like 150 plus free tickets, and rest were available for public for like 0.001 ETH. It's going to be gasless as well from next month. So you even to buy a single ticket, it'll be gasless. So it'll make it a lot more easier for people. But the fact is that 150 plus free tickets. I was able to claim back point 0.4 ETH. The mint was like what point? I mean, like the purchase was like point 0.2 ETH or something. So made back more than the flow. Managed to give free tickets to PG holders, 150 plus PG holders, and a PG holder won as well, right? From Zenwale, I think he won. He got like 5 free tickets and he bought 10 tickets, so he was the winner. So this is what we want to do on a larger scale, sustainable stuff. Anyway, so you'll see when it happens, and if you guys there's good reception for it, um, we'll just continue doing it pretty much. Right. So um, what else is there? What else was the other one I wanted to talk about? Oh, sorry, airdrop farming. So, um, so airdrop farming. I think you guys have seen, a lot of this airdrop farming stuff going on, right? And like a lot of these airdrops are on the way, like ZK Sync or whatever. Many are not even aware. Many don't know what to do or how to do or stuff like that. So I think what we are probably going to do is bring some opportunity like this week to holders if there's enough, you know, enough interest. I think a couple of Telegram people that we connected with. So for people that want to participate in the airdrop farming automatically and things like that, there is no. So how airdrop farming works is no one exactly knows what are the conditions, right? They don't publicly reveal the conditions, like whether you have to do like one swap or whether you have to just connect the wallet, like Arbitrum, for example. They had like like some tasks there, right? So each Arbitrum airdrop was worth about $2,000 if you had just spent like 2 minutes per wallet, right? So ZK Sync and rest of it, Linea and a lot of other things are coming up. So I think a lot of them are not aware how things work or how these things are. So we might be bringing this opportunity to our holders again. If you want to participate, there is no guarantee that you're going to get an airdrop or whatever, but we are just going to do what the industry standard is. So like a script that I personally have bought as well. Like bought it like few wallets for ZK Sync and what is the other one, Jimmy? ZK Sync and what is the other one? Layer Zero, right? So yeah, I think so, and few other bots as well, MetaMask and things like that. So we're probably going to bring that airbot thing this week. If you want to participate, just click the link, buy how many ever wallets you want, like pre-made wallets that you can buy. If you know how it works, or if you've already done it, it's okay. But for people who do not have time and want to buy like wallets in bulk, 20 wallets, 50 wallets, 100 wallets, that's where it'll help. Because if you're going to farm by yourself, I don't know how many wallets you're going to do, but at the end of the day, we just want to bring that, at least know that there is a thing like airdrop farming or things happening. So for those who are keen for the airdrop side of things, the wallets can be purchased. So we're gonna just post some link, do your own research or whatever about the airdrops, but maybe like you can buy like 10 wallets, 50 wallets, 100 wallets depending on your budget. Um, I'm personally buying 100 wallets, right? So that's costing me about $10,000, but
Hi.
Hey guys, can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I mean, so personally, I bought like 100 wallets for like about $10,000. So each wallet estimated, we are trying. I mean, we are hoping they're saying 10,000, 5,000, but probably $1,000 to $2,000. So if if it works, that's probably like about 200K to 300K for 100 wallets. So those who are keen, we'll post some info about it. Can just you can buy as little as 5 wallets. It's about like I don't know. I'm not sure of the price. It's like $50 or $40 or $100 per wallet. I'm not sure, but I think pretty much that's another one that we want to just bring in. So basically, three key things for now that I spoke about: raffles, automated raffles for holders on a almost like once every 2 or 3 days with the pans to win other NFTs with just holding PG. Number two is the mining. So we want to bring the option to participate in the mining. So will be a low entry 0.0005 most probably per NFT that will pay back 5 to 6% per month. Pay back 5 to 6% per month. Claimable on the dashboard, so you can invest whatever you want. It'll open up for 24 hours. Open edition, open mint or whatever. So that was the second one I discussed. And the third one is the airdrop bot or airdrop farming, where we just post the link and you can pretty much participate with the airdrop thing, whatever if you want to do it, participate. Yeah, you can buy with Girax, and we'll give you a rugged wallet for that. So it's not us doing it, by the way. So let's just to let you guys know, it's another team that's doing all the what is it, the farming and etc. So it's their charges. So pretty much we're just trying to get it for cheaper than the market. I think Arc is probably one community that I know it offered, and I think there's a lot of interest for that. I think up to $20,000 investment per person as the max or something like that. So I think we just want to bring that, maybe at a better price, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, pretty much they do everything for you like a VA, exactly. So they do all the farming. They give you the private keys after that, and you just go and get the claim on the day. So these are the three things. Um, so last I think there's three stuff. As I said, this is what we want to do as a filler, but the last one is pretty something that we want to bring up. I'm not sure if it's common now or if any other projects are doing, but what we want to do is we are setting up a creator program. So not a creator program like what Kaiju Kings have done, but where create a reward program. For example, right? I'm just gonna show an example. Um, you rep PG and you get on spaces, right? Which you already are. If you want to build your brand and if you want to just do it, you get on some spaces, a decent one, not some random spaces with 5 people or whatever. But get on some spaces or make some threads. For example, like you look at this tweet here, um, what Abs has posted, like this tweet. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see the tweet that, a person like him, like for instance, he's repping PG and he's made a thread there. What about something that's gained some amount of traction, pretty decent actually, but not everybody can get that or whatever. But he is not like he's working his way up or whatever, right? He's still up. He went on like Spaces the other day with some repping PG on with other founders. Like look at this one for example, right? Where is this thing? Show you an example. So we're gonna pay back people that rep us and do or participate in spaces or things like that. So in short, like for example, you're repping PG, you're going on spaces, or you're repping PG, and if you're gonna do some threads or whatever. Can you guys hear me now, or is it still bad?
A little
We can hear
scattered.
you, but your connection just sucks, I guess.
So bad place, man. This place does not even have Wi-Fi. What the fuck? It's a mobile data shit. Anyways, I'm in Morocco, by the way. I'm like in some random spot in Morocco. So, anyway, so yeah, so so the thing is, we want to reward like creators. So as I said, what I mean by creators is that we want to nurture or reward people for repping their PFP. So you rep PGs, PFP, and you're creating some brand, some impressions, something, right? Like not just like you do whatever. Like it can you can earn anywhere from $50 to maybe even $500 per post or per session or per week or per spaces. So this allows everybody to potentially participate, and like it's a small amount, but at the same time something as a reward for people, like for 15 minutes to be on spaces, on a big spaces, does not necessarily have to talk just about PG, but repping PG there. If there is an opportunity to talk about PG that related to the topic, extra points for that for sure. But at the end of the day, like we want you know people to start ripping us, and at the same time reward people that are ripping us, right? What's the point of having a PFP, even like some PFP, and you're writing all these threads and you're building your brand, if it does not come back as a reward, or if it's only rewarding one or two people? That's later, right? Like for example, you're going to build and you become big. Obviously you can be part of the team and things like that. That's a different story. But in short, just rep us, get on the spaces, fill up a form, end of the month get paid, right? There might be limits to like 50, 100, or 200 people per month, or like things like that, so it'll change. um how about getting retweeted by reputable accounts while prepping a PGS? Why not? Just whatever you can show as a proof, whatever you have done, whatever you think, as gets people or gets some comments or gets people to know that. For example, I don't know if you guys know, this guy called Professor Leo, right? He's a big fudder. Like I don't know if you guys know about him. Like he fuds about a lot of projects, almost always negative, right? But the thing is, he gets clout, right? He gets clout, like in the sense, like look at this. I'll just show you an example of what it is, right? So this guy gets clout, and I like his takes, some of his takes, right? Like sometimes he's too like negative, but like say no, you don't need to create content. Remember what I'm saying, like you're not like a content creation. You don't need to be a content creator, right? Content creation is not about like making videos or making threads or whatever, right? If we want to attract the people, let's put it this way, right? If you are not the person who's doing that, at least let's bring back some guy from a different community who does not feel heard, but he's putting all the efforts and he's not getting the reach, but I mean not getting the that recognition from the project, but he's doing a lot of stuff that's bringing attention. Okay, look at this one. This guy, for instance, he fuds a lot of project, but when I think Nat spoke about or commented, he commented under the post that brings that awareness about what PG is doing, right? This should be rewarded, in my opinion, right? To people that have some clout, or people that are reputable accounts, or people that um, you know even say Frank or Luca or whoever that could be, right? I think they should be rewarded. The people that brought that attention to them and them being aware of it, because now he's been on my DMs asking about the info, and he's pretty interested, right? And that's like all this while a guy who's been fudding and he's following me and stuff, but didn't know about it because of a PG holder like Nat, who's repping us. This person, for example, getting to know nothing for nothing, you get $50, right? Just for bringing that, because you're going to post this tweet and be like, hey, I contributed to something like this. There could be some controversies where we might not pay, or we might deny, or we might be like, hey, this does not. Don't get offended for that, right? Just do you build your brand, do your threads, do your whatever, do your do you like just building your brand? While you're building a brand with PG, get some pocket change. You're doing four big spaces a month. That's $200. Either ways, you're building your brand. Either ways, you're doing that, right? So this is it's not going to be tracked for now. It's just going to be a form that you're going to fill once you're done. So if you're going to participate in a space, post the link. Just comment your Discord. I mean, like just fill your Discord ID and just put your link, and the marketing team will review it. And if it's just not just going and standing there for like 30 minutes and not doing shit, if there's some kind of a contribution, so it's going to be, um, it's going to be biased in a way, right? Biased in the sense, um, it has to be like the marketing team it's not a decentralized one, let's put it that way, right? So it's not a decentralized method or whatever, right? It's centralized, but it has to be something where you're bringing attention, or you're bringing a reputable person, or you're writing thread about web3. You don't need to only talk about PG. We want to build creators who do not have to create videos and video contents alone, okay? Or anything, it can be anything. Like as I said, what Abs was doing, he got on the spaces, he got on the panel with some big people, right? Like Pons, Frank. So Frank was repping what D Gods, Pons was repping what is it, Plague. And this guy was, I mean, Abs was repping PG. And this, I didn't even know, I didn't do the connect. He went and connected, he spoke with Shiva, whatever. He got on the stage because he wants to build his personal brand, right? So for those who want to, kind of like build their personal brand, we want to reward something, and at the same time felt heard, slash, like, like a, like a community support, for, for holders, pretty much, right? So for those of you who have been, like, I think Nostradamus is here. I think he's been writing some solid threads, so he's already been repping PG, right? So if he's going to put his best thread of the month, or he's going to post his analytics for end of the month, his total impressions or whatever, or some of his threads where it brought in the attention of some major people, or somebody, just prove that you have conveyed some info about PG, or you become a web3 thread writer where you have a cloud for yourself or something like that, right? One thread, two threads, spaces, whatever that could be, just post the link, get some amount. So we can pay, the payment can range anywhere from $50 to $500, depending on what you have done, right? You brought in, for example, you know, let's say your threads, brought in the attention of, say, some founder or some whale, and he got into PG. It's not about him buying the floor. It is about, you know us getting that recognition from his whale group. That is more valuable. So that could bring you a big amount, something like that. So, in a way, it's almost like, like a affiliate, not affiliate program, but it's more of like, we want to support people that are raping us. That's it, as simple as that, right? So yeah, pretty much that's it. um staking staking Gen 1. It's- oh shit, pants, okay, okay, right. Is it for, what is it for? Is it like for loan? Okay, all right, easy, cool. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Any questions? I think there's four important things we spoke about, the in the meantime, right? So yeah. Nah, I don't think we're going to do this for Jiraverse. Nope, just for Gen 2, Fusion, and Genesis. I think I spoke about the Jiraverse, you know, exit plan, which will happen by this year, most probably. So yeah, I think we'll be eliminating the Jiraverse side of things and having a smooth exit for, the holders or the minters. All right. Any other questions, guys? So we'll make definitely we'll make like a summary. There's a lot discussed, but there's four key things that will start from this week. The raffle, the free raffle, and the content creation program. The marketing team will take a little bit of time. I will have a chat with the marketing team how that works and the forms and stuff, and just start repping us. Just get on spaces or stages or whatever. I think we are a small community, but it's very important that the small community is creating its own name or build its own brand. How's the hunt for the artist going? Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. Yes, it's kind of hard picking people, but yes, there's quite a few. Not gonna name any names yet, but yeah, let's see. It's very hard. Art is so hard. So I think we're gonna try something new, a very new way to pick up the which art is the best. So yeah, let's see. You guys won't even know who the artist or artist, but you would have. Let's see. It'll be a different way. All right. Any other questions? And oh yeah, I wanted to talk about ROAR. Yes. So Chubby Jiras and Gojira together, we had been building a system, a Web3 messaging platform slash. It's got some features. I think it's progressed well, and I think we can start sharing details like this month about it. Sure, I think once you confirm. So, but just this is to just show that this was not some random you know derivative collection that the community supported, but it's actually people like shout out to Shirl and other guys in the team of Chubby Jiras. They've been working really hard, and this product I think is to mainly show how you cannot just discount a derivative collection or whatever, but it's an actual product that's co-developed by both PG and them. Pretty cool product. So I think we'll have a like a separate AMA on that. They've been quiet for a while, but yeah, it took time. But soon we'll start sharing info on that. All right, guys. Any other questions? Anything else? Oh, flexible. Just saw that you just buy like a Genesis just now or something. Either ways, welcome into the PG Genesis, man. I think right now anybody coming in is really more special than people buying in Bull Run. Can't express when people buy into PG Genesis or any PG asset now. I think the feel is a lot better than just people buying during the bull just with speculation, because right now it's probably the deadest of the dead market when people are buying in. So yeah, so really glad to have you in. Which city in Australia are you based? Okay, so we should meet up then. I'm in Melbourne, obviously. So I mean, not right now. I'll be back. So I think we'll try to catch up. When is the info on the airdrop bot? I think probably in a day or two. A day or two, I think we should be able to put it. But also, guys, do it at your own risk. Right? There is every chance that conditions might not be what the airdrop, could be. Just do your calculated risks. That's it. I'm taking a calculated chance. So just see. There is no one knows exactly how much of work or what qualifies as an airdrop thing, but it's just seeing the patterns of the previous airdrops. So yeah. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much it. So if no questions, then catch you all next week. So we'll make a summary. I think these four things should excite people. I hope at least win something for free on a regular basis, and hope we can also have some creators slash thread creators from the community. We need some people for sure. We do not have too many people like that. So I think this is the time, if anyone has been planning or whatever, like Nostradamus or like Abs, I think, we need it. All right, cool. And also shout out to Master Catalog. I think all the factions, but I think just wanted to shout out to him. Regularly has been coming into all the spaces. Plus, I think the floor of Sentinel is a lot higher than the other, two factions. So I think that's a great job there. Can you announce me about the Thread Door thing? Yes, we'll post info about it. Like we'll post more detailed info about it. The aim is just rep PG, get on spaces, and or make some threads that get some attention. Maybe we'll have like some impression count or some major account retweeting or major account commenting, or some founders, kind of like attracting or whatever. So in short, we just want to, you know, we want to put PG out there and like strong personalities, build strong personalities. We don't need to us creating the next thread guy or us creating the next whale swoosh or whatever from within the community, while also building your own brand that can bring a lot more money for you as well. So, yeah. Professional fudder is also fine as long as there's impressions. Like be like Alex Schillen villain, right? Like that's the kind of stuff. All right, all right, cool. Catch you guys next week then, and we'll post a summary about the things we discuss soon. Keep an eye out for Jira Marketplace and announcement. Just you can, who knows, just by with one Jira you can just win some NFTs on a regular basis. So don't I think it's in the meantime, let's just keep the Jira X thing going on for holders for free. So yeah, catch you guys then. Bye.